rainbow, do you know the sequence of the colours? It's the sequence of the colours. It's numbers. Right? Now how does a rainbow go? Do you know the colours codes? do we know the colour codes? Let me just see if you know a little bit of history of England. Richard of York. Do you know about Richard of York? Oh, Richard of York. York. Down Yorkshire. Richard of York. Richard of York won battle. He won the battle in vain. Richard of York won battle in vain. Richard of York won battle in vain. Okay. You got it? Yeah, you got the code? Richard of York. He won. Won battle. But it was all in vain. So that's the code. That's the colour of the rainbow. Red. Red. Of. Orange. Carry on. It's not like going to school, you know. Oh no. What it is, it's all science. It's the science of numbers. Now what colour have I got on? What is it? All the colours of the fucking rainbow, Joseph. Yes. Yes. No, listen. I want you to pay attention. When I was a little boy, I used to go to science school. Science. And I had a really good science teacher. He was so interesting. He looked like Einstein. But he was more of a, like a Jewish man. That's not much hair. But he's got that Jewish look, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is what my teacher taught me. Listen. He said, do you know something? I says, what? About light? I says, sir, I know nothing about light. You know nothing about light. Do you know what a prison is? A prison? Is that when you get looked up for dumb naughty things? He says, no. Goes to his lab, opens this up, and he pulls his prism, not prison, prism, prism out. It was, I says, oh, it's a prism. Is that what a prism is, sir? He says, yes. He says, I'm going to show you something. With light. I says, oh. Now he says, come and watch. Put the light in. And everything was slightly dark. He gets the torch. And he shines it onto the prism. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? They made a rainbow. I says, sir, how does that happen? He says, listen, all the colours of the rainbow, there's a spectrum. There's a spectrum. They're all spectrums of light. And when you join them all together, guess what happens? I says, I don't know, sir. He says, well, you're an artist. I says, I know, sir. I says, if I mix all the colours up, I know what colours I get. Blue, and yellow. Yeah, yes. He says, yes, you're right. He says, now you mix the other colours. What colour do you get, juicer? I says, black. He says, that's right. He says, oh, he says, have you got it yet? I says, oh, sir. Oh, this is different. This is pigment. Pigment. Mixing pigment together. All of them together. And it goes black. Mixing lights together. Has a different effect. Goes white. Goes light. Oh, he says, there you go, Wiseman. There you go, Wiseman. You've got it. I learned so much from my the teacher. Yeah. He used to have us doing all sorts of things. I learned about worms. I did. He said to me, now Joseph, I'm going to teach you something. He says, how does a worm produce? I says, I'm only a little boy, a young boy. I says, sir, I don't know. He says, well, look. He says, see those elastic bands over there? I says, yes, sir. He says, bring, so, puts elastic band, you put elastic band. You got his tube, see, he puts elastic band. And he got his pen, and he puts the elastic band in the pen, and it goes like that. And the pen sticks to the other one. I says, okay, sir. He says, now. He says, you see that saddle? I says, what's that? He says, it's a saddle. I says, well, put on a horse. He says, Wiseman, it's called a saddle. I says, okay, sir. So you got a saddle. He says, goes in there, and they join together. Oh, I says, that's clever for. How does that happen? To join together? Oh, it's the elastic band. He says, it all happens there. I says, what happens there, Father? He says, oh, he says, they join together. And they make babies. I says, baby worms. He says, no. He says, little babies. He says, what did you produce from the saddle? These little green eggs. I says, it produce eggs like a bird. He says, no, not quite like a bird. They're more like little beads, little green beads. He says, and they're all spread out, these little green beads in the soil, and then they pop out, and they're in, they grow into another one. I says, Father, that's incredible. To myself. I says, how did you do that, Father? That's amazing. You had me in stitches at times as well. You used to tell us funny things. You used to tell us it was like erotic flowers. He said, now look at this. You see this? He says, we're going to talk about something, how flowers and bees benefit from each other. And we all were looking forward to the lesson. He says, it's going to be very exciting. He says, it's going to be a lot of beautiful aroma in the air. Now listen, he says, this is science. This is science. Remember that. Us, yes, and all the teachers were so proud of this teacher because he was such a good science teacher using illustrations. And he showed us, we used to cut the flowers off, cut inside them to see the ovaries of the flower, the stamens, the rod, you could say, that, and how the seeds are produced. They get full. And how the honeybee comes in, and some bees, the tickle the flower. How do they do that? This is imagine. This is how the teachers used it. And you used to show us. We used to see it for real. He's going to be. He comes to be. He's the flower. It's got a flower over here, look. It's closed. It's closed. And he's the bee. And remember, the bee's got a lot of hair here. And it's going to collect pollen. It's going to collect pollen. Yeah. And it's going to take it to the next flower, which pollinates the flower and gets what I'm saying. Watch what happens. It's very, very erotic. Oh, a bee and a flower. Watch this. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, the smell. I smell honey. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Lift it up. Oh, it gets in there. Oh, my, it is so gorgeous. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man. And it's all science. It's all, I need a cup of tea. Hold on. Fucking hell. Oh, my. Give me 2 minutes. That's all I need. It's all take 2 minutes. No. We take all day. Jesus. Are you still there? I'm going to fall asleep. I've had that much Katie. It sent us asleep. I'm on cloud 9 now. Oh. Yeah, this tea is incredible. Katie, come to me. Oh my, wow. The mixture, the flower, the green flower, and then 99, 99. I think I'll have to go. I need to just, I feel so spaced out. Father. Okay. So you have a mixture of the lights, all the colours, the reds. It's number 7. It's number 7. We've done number 8, now we're doing number 7. Where's the body of Christ will vibrate fully with every spirit within them. Just as Yeshua, when he came here, there were 7 spirits. And you can mention, created now, the 9. So, as a composite, love is a composite of all the colours. When all the colours are together, like in the science lab, shine it and you get out, you get all the colours of the rainbow. If you reverse it, you get all the colours, all the frequencies, all this love that comes in. It is pure love. It's pure love. When it comes in, we vibrate all the colours of the rainbow. All of them. Yeah. When Joseph was given the coat of the rainbow, what did it represent? He's jealous. His brothers got jealous because he shone like light, just as you do. You do, sweetheart. The golden syrup and the bee, olive, bed, the bed, olive, two, come one, olive bed, in Hebrew, Abba. We, in our spirit, as anointed ones, being anointed with this spirit, the seven, we cry, Abba, Abba, Father. Abba's Father. Because Father's within us, and you'll get a flood, and I mean a flood, of love. The rainbow, all the colours coming in together, which makes you a being of light. A being of light. Everything that comes through you, all these words, you all are receiving the kingdom of love. We are the kingdom of love. We are the light of the world. We are the water from above. In the age of Aquarius, we bring refreshing waters of truth. We have a sword of truth, two-edged sword. Yeah. Someone has just been in line. 8 and 9. Yes, you've just realised the timing, haven't you? 8 and 9. It's clicked, hasn't it? You know now. I said there would be a miracle. Confirmation. Confirmation. That's what you wanted. But there's still free will. There's free will involved. Just like there was with Mary and Joseph. But what was produced was the greatest of gifts to mankind. And the pattern is set again. It's the same. Two will come together. The gift of gold, a very small beginning like a seed, and then what did Joseph do? He built something absolutely incredible. Orchards. He owned land. Olive groves. Wine. Yeah. He was a builder. He was a great architect. He knew all the secrets as well. And he taught you so. He taught him. He taught him a lot. So the pattern's been set. The pattern will repeat. A star child, a very important child, will be born. A very important child. Two. Maybe twins. This also applies to the whole body of Christ, the 144,000. Some of us haven't found your mate yet. The pattern has been set. When union arrives, it will be true union, true love. They will love you, your partner, as Father loves me. I cannot measure my Father's love. He pours out to me. It fills that cup and overflows. Enough time, it takes me a lot of time to try and give back to Father equally. I can't keep up because he's always ahead of us. But I'll try and bring this. My Father says, both of you, now trust me. You must trust me. I will bring this in union. It will be the most blessed time, like no other time. Love to be poured out has never been experienced by humans. Yes, there are couples who have fallen in love, but under the conditions of paradise. Oh, those unions will blossom, and the love will spread and spread, and the earth and those who fill it, the righteous who possess this earth, will fill it with great delight. We're at the very beginning, just as Mary and Joseph. It's a pregnancy. The child will be born. You've got to get your spiritual head on here. You're talking spiritual. The body of Christ. Father. Union with our Father. Union with our couples in the body, male and female. It can't work any other way. This is science. The male and the female. It can't be a male and a male. It can't be all males who rule. It's got to be males and females. That's the body of Christ. When the two become one, they are one, equal. Opposite, yes, equal. The flow flows equally, and they both receive the equal amount in the flow of the love that's generated between you both. It's the most wonderful, divine love that no one really has ever experienced yet. Not on this earth. Not here. But this is coming. The cares of the world. Yes, we're going to keep an eye on all the fucking shit that's going on. But we have been moved into position, the 144,000, to stand as in Jericho on the 7th day. 7 sounds, the trumpet sound, the frequency of the 7 light, the frequency of the sound of the 7 is a frequency. Get your spiritual out on. The frequency that can shatter glass, that can bring down walls. Was that how it was done? When they all blew the shofar, there was a special tone. A special tone. You see, Celine Dion, she's able to reach a special tone and she can break a glass 10, 20 yards away with her voice. That is the frequency. Think about it. There would have been and that frequency and the stones just and the walls came tumbling down, Joe, down, Joe, down, Joe, and the walls came tumbling down. Don't break out in voice, Joseph. People might think you're too jolly, like Bob Joy. Well, what's wrong with being jolly like Bob Joy and his band of merry men and women? I've got to go. I think I've spent enough time. I just feel like I go to sleep. That light there, the blue Kachina. I said to my father when I stopped the video, I said, Father, I could see 2 suns. What's that reflection in the double glazing? And when I look up again, that sun that I saw at this side, there was one in the middle, there was the one that we, so this one was at this side. By the time it looked up, because it was blue, it had moved to the other side of the sun. I said, well, that cannot be the reflection in the glass, Father. I said, what have I just seen? I said, I have seen the blue. It was like a blue, you know, like through a prism. It was like a blue light, and it came at my eyes. And when I closed my eyes, the blue light was still sort of in the third eye. You know, I could see it. It's real. So something's happening. Father always gives us